after we came home, that like we started going to events, like Call of Duty events. Like back then they had LANs.
Yeah,
like I
they
actually
had
like
UMG
it's
and
so
shit.
dumb. I was like, it's so dumb they took those away because those were almost every month, and they were like probably the funnest events that like I've ever been to. And there was Fort Worth, like Call of Duty Fort Worth, and then that was in March, and then in somewhere in like June at Fort Worth, at Call of Duty Fort Worth in 2019 of March. That's where we kind of met Nate for the first time, like face to face, and like our store contract was already almost up, and we just like met up, and he just hit us with the like, I want you guys to join 100T. Like, I like what you've been doing. It's like great, crazy. And like when we heard that, we're like, no fucking way. Like, cause back then, like you guys gotta keep in mind now there's a lot of people on 100T, but like back then there was like five creators. It was like literally Valkyrie, Noah J, Courage. And Courage was still not, when he told us he wanted us on 100T, Courage wasn't even on there yet. They were just about to announce him. So I'm like, he wasn't even on it yet. And I'm like, so honestly, it's kind of crazy because I'm like, we're pretty like OG on the org when it comes to like creators. Yeah. Because there's so many more now.
When people think of 100 Thieves, they think of Classify, not Nate Shot and shit.
Like, no, yeah, for sure. Obviously.
Dude, they were all like A tier creators too. Like they were all like, all the people you just named were fucking nuts. Like that's crazy.
And that's why we were like, Courage, Valkyrie, Noah. And I'm like, us, like, we're fucking like tiny. And so then in June they announced us at Anaheim, which was super dope because it was another Call of Duty event. We got announced at the COD event, and it was just sick. Like it was like a really cool experience. But that's how kind of like